Welcome to Digital Scrapbooking with Affinity Studio. My name's Angela Toucan and I hang out at the LilyPad forum where we have a guest designer called Studio Kaleidoscope, and she has this really pretty spring kit that she's just put in the store. And here in England, for me, March equals daffodils. So I'm gonna create a page using that spring kit with these daffodils. And just to get my page started, I'm going to use one of Studio Kaleidoscope's template sets, and this one comes from this set here, Remixes 01. As usual, full details of all the products I use will be in the description on this video. So I'm actually not going to use the photo spot in this template because it's too small. So I'm going to use the positioning of this frame and the size of this frame to place where I'm going to put my photo. So in the layer just below it, I'm going to take my photo and just drag that in there and reduce the size of it so that it fits into my page. And when I did an import of the PSD template, it brought it into pixel mode. I much prefer to work in vector mode, so let's just switch to vector mode and have a little look inside this kit. Let's see if there's any templates that I might, no, not templates, oh dear, frames. There are any frames in here that I might want to use. Let's have a look at that one. Actually, no, I think I do probably want a square one, do I? Let's have a look. Got that. Yeah, I think a square is going to crop into that better. So let's not bother with the frame and let's crop this. So we'll go with a square, custom shape, drawing it in so it's just inside the size of that frame piece, and crop my daffodils to fit. And I will probably adjust that slightly as I start moving things around. For example, I don't want this flower in front of my real flowers, so I might move that cluster so it's underneath the photo. Right, and now we can move this photo about in the frame. So maybe it's a little bit bigger. And probably move you along there as well, I guess. And now that is a good place to start. Now there's a banner in this kit, I think. Yes, there it is. So let's bring that in. But I think I'm going to put it so it's underneath the photo. But I'm going to take the drop shadow from the template and I'm going to copy it onto the banner that I just added with dragging the FX symbol. And let's get to the one from the template. Let's just move you up a bit. And I've got any ribbons in here. Okay, there we go. That's a nice blue ribbon. And it would be nice just to put that row of stitching just, oops, across the top of it, perhaps. No, perhaps not. Okay, now let's have a look at the colours of the papers. And I've got a nice bright yellow. Let's see if that yellow will work well for my frame. It certainly makes it stand out, but maybe a bit too much. Let's go with yellow in that paper strip instead. And for this rectangle here, I think I'll go for that dark yellow there. And then we'll try a different colour for that frame. Let's see, dark blue. I think I want to make that blue darker. So we're going to do that with a layer adjustment layer. We go for the brightness and contrast one. And let's just take that down. Just makes it dark enough to give the right contrast. I'm not going to have any journaling, so I'll just remove that and go to background area. And I'm going to have a look at what we've got in the way of paintsy bits. I think I saw some in here. Yep. There we go. This one can sort of sit behind there. And maybe we could add a butterfly there. Those circles aren't exactly needed, I don't think. Where we go in that decorative mat? I think we'll remove that layer. And that paper can't be seen at the moment, so neither can that one. And then we'll look at this foliage. We've got in the way of foliage in here. That's good. Let's copy that special effect over, which is the shadow. And then we've got this. There's a flower down there, which is this one. Here it is. We'll move it across and go with this orangey one. And then we have this flower here. Now I think a flower is going to be too much, so let's look at some blue. Also with a blue button there. Doesn't need to be quite such a deep shadow. And the flower at the bottom, so let's have a look for a yellow one. That's a pretty little decoration. Let's see. I think this is where I want that stitching. That's all. Let's have a row of stitching there. And let's crop it. So I'm going to use the cropping tool. Let's just move out sideways. Let's grab the end handle and we'll crop it so that it's coming underneath the flower. Where the fancy title is, it's spring, so here we go. Spring. A weird bit. What have we got? We've got Be Happy, Bloom and Grow, Fresh Air, Hello Spring. Oh, let's go with Simple Joys. As it's always quite joyful seeing the daffodils when they come out. I'm just going to move that banner underneath that blue. No, it does need to be on top. I think I want to bring it further up. There. Let's bring Simple Joys down here. No, to the side over here. And then that just leaves us with a background paper required. We've got dots. Something simple and subtle. Don't really want anything too bold. So we might be going with that. And I think I will. But I think I want it layered up. So let's move it in the middle. Let's give it a bit of drop shadow. Let's take the shadows from there, but reduce the size of it. And then underneath that, let's go with blue. No, I think we'll be going for the plain blue. And that's my page. Thank you for watching. As usual, if there's anything you want me to demo in my next video, please let me know either in the comments on the video or via message at the LilyPad forum. Blessings.